So imagine every new inquiry into your business via whatever channel it comes in gets logged automatically, immediately acknowledged, and followed up predictably, not aggressively and not endlessly, just consistently. What changes for you? Firstly, you stop wondering, did I reply to that? Second, you stop reopening inboxes to check. And third, and probably most importantly, you stop carrying that quiet mental load that starts to feel overwhelming after a while. And that's the real ROI of doing this. It's not automation for growth, automation for calm. And calm allows you to make better decisions. Hey guys, welcome back to More Clients, Less Effort. Today, I want to be talking about your first real system and I guess why most people get this wrong. Now, if you've been following along the last couple of episodes, some of you are probably thinking, okay, I get it, right? I shouldn't be the system. I need systems in my business. But then immediately after that, you get an email and you go and deal with that, or you get a phone call, or you may even be thinking, oh, crap, Tim, I don't even know where to start. Now, that's good, believe it or not, because starting wrong is worse than not starting at all. Today is not about building the perfect system. Today is going to be about building the first real one that gives you breathing room, not a headache. And now here's what most people do when they decide to work on systems in their business. They zoom out too far. They try and redesign the whole business or implement 5 tools at once or map every process from lead to invoice. And don't get me wrong, I've done that so often and overcomplicated things. And then we stall because complexity feels productive, but largely it's paralyzing. And the goal of our first system is not elegance. It's actually just a little bit of relief. If it doesn't reduce effort quickly, it's the wrong place to start. Now, let me share a mistake that I made early on. Now, when I first realized I needed systems on my business, I went straight for structure. I went for dashboards, for documentation, for frameworks. I'm an ex-IT guy, so they always drilled into us the importance of documenting your systems. And it looked impressive and it felt organized, but absolutely nothing about it changed my day-to-day stress. And here's why. Because what I was doing was systemize the business I wished I had, not the one that was actually draining me. And that's when I learned this rule. Your first system should solve a problem that you feel every week, if not every single day. Not a theoretical future one, a current, really annoying one. And I talked often about this idea of focus. How frequent is it? How long has it been sticking around? Does it have a customer impact? Could it use stuff that we've already underutilizing elsewhere? And does it play into a bigger strategic vision or give us leverage long term? Now, your first real system generally sits in one of 3 different places. It's going to be one of these areas, either leads falling through the cracks, follow-ups relying on your memory, or clients stalling because you're the bottleneck at some point in their customer journey. Now, notice what's missing in that. It's not finance. It's not reporting. It's not scale models. It's just basic flow. Because momentum in your business is actually really fragile when it depends on human beings remembering things. The system replaces memory with movement. And so here's the single best question that you can ask yourself today. What keeps stopping in my business when I stop doing it? That's it. So if leads pause when you're busy, right? If sales stall when you're tired, if clients wait when you're away, that's not a workload problem. That's a design problem. So your first system should ensure that something continues even when you don't. not perfectly to start with, just reliably. Let's make this a bit tangible, okay? So imagine every new inquiry into your business via whatever channel it comes in, whether it's through your website or through social media or a referral or a phone call or whatever to your reception, gets logged automatically, immediately acknowledged, and followed up predictably. Not aggressively and not endlessly, just consistently. What changes for you? Well, I think it's this, right? Firstly, you stop wondering, did I reply to that? Second, you stop reopening inboxes to check. And third, and probably most importantly, you stop carrying that quiet mental load that starts to feel overwhelming after a while. And that's the real ROI of doing this. It's not automation for growth, automation for calm. And calm allows you to make better decisions. So here's your only action from today. Don't build anything yet. Just answer this honestly. What's the one thing in my business that relies on me remembering? Maybe not even the one thing, just one thing. Pick one. It doesn't really matter where you start in this case. That's your first system. Now, in the next episode, what I want to do is show you how to turn that one fragile point into a simple, repeatable flow without over-engineering it or disappearing down a tech rabbit hole. We've got a team that can help you with that if that's something you're interested in doing. Because the goal isn't to build a complex machine here. It's to stop being the engine. And once you start doing that, everything else starts to feel lighter.